Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. I It is so bittersweet because today I had like one of the most amazing summits ever. Oh my gosh, we had so much fun, so much information was shared, so much information and value was offered this afternoon during the SYC 2020 after COVID. I'm at a lost words, guy. I'm sorry. After COVID summit. And it was really, really good. I left out of there feeling wonderful. I left out of there feeling like I helped the masses because we had people talking about credit. We had people that were talking about education, about mental health and addictions, about Zoom etiquette, about foreclosures and life insurance and everything else under the sun. And it really was a great summit. Only for me to get off and find out that two people that I knew passed away. And I'm just so upset. Hey, Khadijah, I'm so upset about this because, in a blink of an eye, anything can happen to any of us, all of us. Hey, Dwight, a blink of an eye, anything can happen to us. And some people are not taking it seriously. So again, I'm LaShawn R. Shelton. If you miss any of the SYC Summit, you can catch it. I'll post it on my page. But what I'm talking about today is what if, right? Nothing is certain in today's times, especially with COVID-19 running so rampant, especially with mental illness and mental health and people feeling anxious and people just taking out their anger and frustration and their hate on other people. There are so many reasons why people are leaving this earth unexpectedly. And people are not prepared. At one time, I thought GoFundMe was one of the best things since sliced bread because it helped people out in a jam. But what I'm finding is people are starting to use GoFundMe as life insurance, and it is not that. Life insurance is life insurance. GoFundMe is GoFundMe. GoFundMe is not life insurance. I cannot say that again because now what you are doing, you are relying on the benevolence of people to pay for final expenses for someone. And what people also don't know about GoFundMe, right? When you get money from GoFundMe, they take out an exorbitant amount of money and you don't get the money right away. So now that person has to stay on that slab, hey, Shirley, for a long period of time until they release those funds. Life insurance gives you the opportunity for those uncertainties because we all have to make that appointment. As much as I hate saying that, my cousin, how are you, beautiful? My cousin always talks about, Sean, I know you're upset about Emma going, but we all have that appointment one day. With us all having that appointment one day, are you prepared? And do you have the right life insurance? Do you have the right waivers? Do you have the right riders on your insurance? You have the right thing to make sure that whatever happens to you, you're taken care of, your family's taken care of, your friends are taken care of, whomever you leave or make an executor of your will, are they going to be taken care of? Okay, so some people think, oh, I have life insurance and I'm great. But are you reading the disclosures? Are you looking at what it is that you have in the event that you leave? Or not in the event, when you go? And if you're not paying attention to that, if you think that you have until tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day to take care of this, you are sadly mistaken. Like I said, I got off of a summit, one of the most successful summits in my career, with the most dynamic of speakers, only to find out, hey, James, that two of my friends passed away unexpectedly. Don't wait until you have a chronic condition to want to get life insurance. Don't wait until you become obese or under the weight class to try to get life insurance. Get it while you have an opportunity to. When I signed up for my life insurance, I renewed it. Hey, Shiki, I renewed my life insurance a couple months ago because you outgrow your life insurance, right? And we know that if you have a pre-existing condition, you cannot get life insurance, right? So when I got my life insurance, I said, okay, I want to get a better plan than what I have, right? And I'm looking at all these different options that they have. And I'm sitting here like, this is outlandish. For the naked eye, people don't know what to pick. They think, oh, let me get the option where I can get a loan. Well, what happens when you go and now you're looking at, well, I borrowed this from it and I borrowed that from it. And now you have nothing left for the face value. Hey, I'm Dr. Clymer. I'm going to see you at 6, right? So, and I said that because at 6 o'clock, I'm inviting people to find out their options. I'm doing my part as a friend. You can never say I'm not being a friend and I'm not trying to help you out, right? So I was saying to you, don't wait until you get a pre-existing condition or a chronic situation where you can't get life insurance. I have so many friends of mine that was like, I want to get life insurance, and they waited and they rolled the dice. And now because of, different health implications, they can't get it, or they're going to charge you out the wazoo. Right. So when I tell people I pay $20 a month for my life insurance, they're like, $20 a month, that's it. Yeah. Because, outside of me gaining a couple of pounds, they felt that I was a good, risk. Hey, Rumi, what's going on? But what about the people who aren't in that same opportunity or that same class? Then what happens? I have a presentation in the next, what time is it? 20 minutes. If you are interested in how you can become covered, if you want to know what you need to do to make sure you have the right insurance, if you want to know what you need to do to make sure you are covered adequately, and I'm talking about your assets, like as far as your home, your IRAs, your mutual funds, all that stuff that you have. If you are not sure if you are properly covered, please, please, please come to this event that I'm having in a few moments. I'm doing my part, right? I am doing my part because at one point I said, you know what? People know about life insurance. People know what to do. And I found out that they don't. Right? So I just put the information down there. Hey, Kenneth, I just put the information down there. If you are interested, you are more than welcome to jump on this presentation tonight. Okay? You are more than welcome to. And if you're not, then that's okay too. But just keep in mind that tomorrow is not promised to anybody. And if you want to wait until tomorrow and tomorrow doesn't come, look at the responsibility and the amount of grief and stress that you are putting on your friends and family to make sure they can pass a plate so you can have a proper burial. Or to make sure that your assets don't go to the state. I cannot believe that 2 people are gone just like that. In a blink of an eye, just like that. And people don't even people don't even get half of what they need on GoFundMe to cover it all. Exactly. If you think that someone's going to go in their pocket and within 1 week or 2 weeks of you claiming the body, that they're going to that people are going to spit out $10,000, $15,000, you're bugging. You are. And for you to expect people to do that is a little insensitive. So if you're covered in all that stuff, then great. We're good here. But if you're not covered, or you're not sure if you're covered, or you want more coverage, or you want to make sure that you protect your assets, or you want to make sure that your kids are good, you want to make sure you have money for your college funds for your children, because that comes around like that. My son's starting college in 2 weeks, and I'm like, when did this happen? And thank goodness I was able to help my son out. But for some of us, we can't do that. For some of us with multiple kids, college is like, a back burner. Can you go to the military instead? Let them pay for it for you, right? If you want to help, you want to have money for your kids to go to college, you need to be on the Zoom. If you want to have enough money to make sure that you are properly covered in the event of your demise or for peril that we all have to face, then you need to be on the Zoom tonight. If you want to make sure that your assets, because I have a lot of friends who are millionaires and high thousandaires, you want to make sure your money don't go to the state, right? You need to be on the Zoom tonight. Half hour, 45 minutes of your time. What else do you have to do? It's COVID outside. What else are you going to do? Right? I implore you. I don't beg anybody because people need to, make a proper decision, a healthy decision for themselves. But daggone it, if you don't do it for you, do it for your kids. If you don't do it for your kids, do it for your friends. Do it for the people who are going to have to pass that plate and have chicken dinners and fried fish and all that other stuff to make sure that you were handled and not put into a daggone refrigerator box. Hey, Ambassador, I'll see you at 6 o'clock tonight as well. Okay, so again, I gave you the information. I'm doing my part, and every now and then I'm gonna come back and remind you guys until you get sick of me, and that's okay too. But if you have a child that's going to college soon, or you have money that you want to save up for your kids to go to college, you need to be on the Zoom. If you are purchasing a house, right, or you just bought a house, or you have a house, you need to be on that Zoom call. Ambassador, all you have to do is go to Zoom, right? Type in zoom.us, and you're gonna go to join meeting. And when you go to join meeting, you're gonna put in that code. Okay, that's all. You're gonna put that code in at the 302-521-0730. Hey, Katrina, how are you? Beautiful. What's going on, Soror? So don't wait until you cannot be insured. Get it done now while you can. So I have to jump off because I have to get ready for this call. But like I said, if I gave you an invite or you are open to be invited now, again, all you have to do is go to Zoom on your browser, and then you'll have an opportunity to schedule a meeting, host a meeting, sign in, join a meeting, hit join meeting, and put that phone number in there and let them know that I sent you. And let's go ahead and make sure that you're covered so Uncle Sam don't get all your assets, y'all. And that people don't have to fry fish dinners and chicken dinners and sell pies and pastries, and make sure that you and your family are okay. All righty? So I have to go, everybody. I'm doing my part. I hope that you do yours. Have a great one and take care for now. Bye-bye.